Good morning. It's Agnes. It might be good evening or good afternoon. Whatever part of your day, may you be having a good one. Now, today I'm going to do a YouTube request. It's from Little Fox. You asked for a YouTube explaining the difference between waiting anxiously or expecting naturally. So, waiting anxiously, something we've all done at different times. And yeah, when you are actually waiting anxiously, your negative vibe, I will say, because anxiousness is about fear of, is it going to come? Am I going to get this? Am I going to be able to do this? When's this going to happen? How long do I have to wait? And you are not comfortable here and now. Now, Abraham Hicks says a million times over, you have to make peace with where you're at. Why? So that it takes the handbrake off the thing being able to come into you and to be in your 3D world. Okay? Now, it's getting to the place where, I know a lot of you have seen the emotional scale going from way down in depression and powerlessness all the way up to feeling appreciation and love and joy. So, to get to having a manifestation, you have to be up in those kind of top feelings where there is no longer, if I don't get that thing, I can't be happy, okay? Because the universe works on how you feel, and it gives you stuff when you believe it and when you no longer need it to be in a good state. So really, we're being taught to be happy and joyous and in appreciation, irregardless of whether we get something. And then once you get to that place, then the thing comes. I know that seems like it's not fair, but that's how it works. So, because really, you've got this thing here, right? And then behind it are the feelings you'd think you have when you get this thing. I'd feel so good. I'd be so happy if I had this thing. I would feel amazing. I would feel relaxed. I'd be at peace. So really, it's not the thing you really want. It's the experience of those feelings. So if you remember that, it's the feeling component you're actually after, not the money, not the job, not the lover, not the car, not the trip, whatever it is. You want to feel freedom, you want to feel joy, you want to feel at peace, you want to feel happy, you want to feel relief, because any of the good feelings really are relief. So if you can kind of get around the thing by heading towards the feelings and pretending and generating those feelings, then that's how you get to the manifestation, okay? So the expecting it naturally, little fox, that you talked about, I know, it's two words, expect it naturally, but how hard is that? Obviously hard, otherwise we wouldn't be looking up YouTube and trying to work out ways of how to get it. It is not a natural thing for us as humans until we learn to practice habitual, repetitive thought patterns that support it. So, you expect something naturally by trying to let go of the urgency, because what happens is we get really urgent about things. I need this now. I'm not comfortable here. I'm uncomfortable. I don't feel good. So you're doing that. And then you're not expecting it naturally. So to expect something naturally really is to feel a lightness, to surrender, to let go, to be doing other things. I'm not saying don't think about your desire, don't think about what you want. But when you get that kind of addictive insanity about I have to have my desire, which I know a lot of people get because I read emails and I coach people, so I know I'm seeing you. But don't worry, we all start there. That's a normal part of the process. It's like you really think, if I get my thing, I will feel better. And you probably would for a period of time if the universe was set up that way, but it's not set up that way. It's set up that the thing has its own vibration and you have to have a vibration that matches it, which is the good feeling of having it, which is the appreciation of having it, which is the I love this, I'm relaxed, I can be without it or with it because I know that the feelings I want are within me. So, yeah, practicing Distraction helps with to get rid of, pull back that urgency. Distracting yourself with all the things you love to do, music, a walk, going dancing, painting, playing the piano, reading a book, getting on YouTube's, because I know sometimes, you're listening to Abraham Hicks or Neville or, Catherine Ponder or Joseph Murphy or whoever you love to listen to. And as soon as you put the YouTube on, you're all tense and tightened up. But as you listen to it after 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, you feel it wash over you and it helps you change your state. Okay, so doing anything that really moves you into feeling better, just try and feel better and do whatever you got to do to get there. And I'm not suggesting alcohol, drugs, and wild sex, but I am suggesting anything that's kind of, not that there's anything wrong with, a little bit of alcohol and a little bit of good sex. Not saying there's anything wrong with that. That definitely has its place. But it's using the, things that you can access that are just wholesome, I suppose, is probably what I'm trying to say. Wholesome and just good for your soul, good for your spirit, good for feeling free, like walking in nature, going for a swim in the ocean. The ocean is so cleansing. Or having a sleep in the afternoon in the in winter where you're rugged up, or in summer with the window open and you can feel the breeze. A lot of the things you can do are free. Okay, it's just finding them and appreciating them and putting them into practice. So I hope that unravels that a little bit, and that, if the one thing I can tell you about manifesting, trying to get over there fast, is the biggest handbrake to you staying where you are. So it's about surrender and letting go rather than trying to increase the pressure to get over there. Because God knows I've tried to do that and it's never got me there. And you've probably had the experience too. You keep pushing and pushing and pushing. Does it get you where you want to go? No, it's like you push, you get there, and the thing's pushed out even further, and you keep doing that. So, lots of love, and I'll be seeing you again, as I always do on here.